Black smoke pouring from the chimney atop the Sistine Chapel indicates the cardinal electors have not chosen a new pope after the first round of voting. While no decision was expected, today thousands gathered in St. Peter's Square.
Now, among the frontrunners, Filipino Cardinal Luis Antonio Tagle and Italian Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Secretary of State to the late Pope Francis. The previous two popes, Benedict and Francis, were both elected on the second day of voting.
And Fox 5's Carlos Salinas spoke with Las Vegas's auxiliary bishop Gregory Gordon about how the papal conclave works.
The doors are shut, the ballots have been burned, and the world now knows no decision yet.
So the conclave has begun, and that's right, conclave, behind the key, locked in the Sistine Chapel, so they could now pray and deliberate and elect the next pope.
Conclave, or with the key, a tradition born out of frustration dating back to the 13th century when it once took nearly 3 years to elect a pope. Since 1268, the conclave has been held in strict secrecy. Now the process of electing a pope usually lasts 2 to 3 days. Today the process began as 133 cardinals gathered for a private mass at St. Peter's Basilica, then processed into the Sistine Chapel for the first round of voting.
So we just saw 133 cardinals placing their hand on a book of the Gospels and making an oath to secrecy, which makes this whole process sacred.
Then Vatican officials gave the order, extra omnes, everyone out.
So everybody who's not a cardinal elector was removed from the Sistine Chapel, the doors closed, and now the work of electing the next successor of St. Peter, Vicar of Christ on earth.
The ballots are burned inside the chapel's chimney. Today the smoke was black, meaning no candidate reached the 2/3 majority. And while the voting happens in Rome, the prayers are coming from across the world, including here in southern Nevada.
And here locally, what have the Catholic diocese been doing to prepare during this time of transition?
Well, we kind of shifted from the prayers for mercy for Pope Francis to prayers for enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment for these men in the College of Cardinals.
So what happens next? The cardinals will return to the Sistine Chapel tomorrow for more rounds of voting, up to 4 ballots per day. Until then, the world will keep watching and waiting for smoke and Habemus Papam.
Habemus Papam. Mm-hmm. Why is that announcement so significant in the Catholic Church?
We'll hear that call one day this week or next week. Habemus Papam. We have a pope, and so it's and I'm sure then, as in times past, there will be an eruption of applause and shouting and joy.
And of course, we will keep you updated as soon as there is any change, whether we see black smoke or white smoke, which will signal the new pope has been chosen.